Story time. Two Duke University students partied up all night, so they missed their chemistry exam. They went to the professor and claimed that they missed it because they had a flat tire, which left them stranded on the side of the road. And they asked if they can get a makeup test. The professor thought for a moment and decided to give them a chance. They studied all night and came very well prepared the next day for the makeup. The professor sent them to two separate rooms to take the test, which consisted of 2 pages. The first page had one question worth 10 points. They solved it quickly and turned over the page to find the second question, which was worth 90 points. And the question said, which tire was it?
Fatality.
If you are a student, you might be wondering what you would have done in such a situation. These students are in what we call a coordination game. To avoid failure, the students have to coordinate their answers and select the same tire. However, they cannot communicate, so they have to somehow guess what the other student would select. If they choose a tire at random, then the chance of matching their answers is 25%. So basically, there's a 75% chance that the students will fail the exam. Are they doomed to a mere 25% chance of succeeding? Or is there a focal point that they can converge on? So if I were to select a tire, I would think that the most likely tire to go flat is the front right tire. The right side of the street is closer to the sidewalk, and it is more likely to have a sharp object like a nail fall from there onto the street. So that nail will more likely be on the right side. Now, why the front tire and not the rear tire? Well, if there's a nail on the street, the front tire is more likely to pick it up than the rear tire. Therefore, front right would be my guess. But can I count on the other student to think like that? Interestingly, a classroom survey showed that 58% of students selected front right. So if you do the math, the chance of matching their answers is 40%. You hate math, don't you? In games of strategy, you have to predict what your opponent is gonna do and what your ally is gonna do and make your moves accordingly. So, what would you have done in this situation if you were the professor? What would you have done if you were the student? I'm really curious to hear your thoughts. Please comment below. Watch the full video at the link below.